It's time for sports with KATC Sports Director Andrew Clay.
High school football needed just one more weekend to set up its championship field. 3 Acadiana teams already with plans to play in the Dome next week. Tonight, 5 more took the field in state semifinals, including Acadiana High School, a wrecking Rams team with at least 25 straight home playoff wins. This was a good one. Packed house with Acadiana. 1 win away from the Dome, hosting Hahnville. First quarter is Rams already up 7-0. Jalen Burrell with a play fake, finding tight end Hunter Tabb. Acadiana would score a few plays later to go up 14-0. Now 14-7 in the second. Dylan Monette takes the handoff off the veer and goes 60 yards. Touchdown Rams. They lead by 14 at the break. Looking good for Acadiana. But opening kickoff of the second half, Acadiana elects to kick off to a very dangerous man. His name is Puka Williams, and he is Puka dangerous. Speed him up. 95 yards to the end zone. That would be the first of back-to-back kickoff TDs by the Tigers to put down. Later in the third, Puka is on the prowl, gets the rumbling for a 40-yard gain here. Number 7 is quite the athlete. And then Jaquan Jackson scores on the keeper, tying the ball game up at 35, and we need overtime to decide this one. Acadiana with the ball. Burrell on play action, rolling out and just rolls on into the end zone. Acadiana gets on the board. Hahnville's turn now. First play, Puka. He's easily finding pay dirt. Not a lot of work there for big number 7. Into the end zone. Tigers decide to go for the win on a 2-point conversion. Here it comes. Puka instead reversing field, in trouble. And he's going to find the end zone. Hahnville coming back to win this one in overtime. 43-42. They'll face now Zachary in the state championship. Well, in 4A, Rain on the road facing Lakeshore, who hasn't lost since playing Rain last postseason. Lakeshore already up 3 at midfield. Chris Penton passed to Jacob Bernard for a gain of 19. The driver continued in the second quarter. Josh Mesa hitting a 28-yard field goal. His second field goal made it 6-0. Mesa was the man later in the second. Penton to Josh Mesa, this time as a receiver, picks up 29. He doesn't just kick, folks. And then second and goal from the Rain 1. The handoff to Christian Westcott. 1-yard touchdown. Titans shut out the Wolves tonight, 33-0. They'll advance to the championship. 1-3, a pair of Acadiana teams remain 10th seeded Jennings and 5th seeded Kaplan. We'll start with Kaplan, the Pirates meeting Richwood. These two met in 2013 playoffs, Kaplan edging the Rams 14-7 back then. This one would be another defensive battle. First quarter, Richwood driving. Joseph Smith avoiding all sorts of pressure in the pocket, looking to pass it down the field. The ball is going to be tipped in the air. Intercepted by, I think, Logan Roy. Pirates take over on the 2, but the offense can't get going in the second. Richwood on the 1. Ashley Holmes under center plunges into the end zone. Richwood leading 7-0 at the break. Third quarter, Mac Tebow gets the handoff. And he's going to take this one in for a Pirate score. 2-point conversion. Kaplan taking the 8-7 lead. Late in the fourth, though, Kaplan looking to hold off the Rams on 4th down the red zone, but Anthony Watson gets loose for the score. Richwood up 15-7 with 3:50 to go. Kaplan all or nothing. Trey Chase picked off by Hidari Caesar. And the Rams book their ticket to New Orleans. Richwood holding off the Pirates 15-8. Richwood facing the winner of Jennings and West Feliciana in the Dome. Bulldogs first on the board after this game right here. Cole Myers handing off to Tyreek Saunier, and he'll set up a quarterback keeper then for Myers for the score. Bulldogs up 7-0. Saints quick to tie up the game, though, on the very next possession. Let's cue Derek Turner, QB keeper. No one's catching him. The guy, speed him up. Yeah, of course no one's catching him. That guy's fast, even though that was sped up a little bit. Game tied at 7. Saints again. Turner with the ball. QB keeper in for a second touchdown. 14-7. Westfell winning tonight, 45-26. Finally, 1A action. Manny at Welsh scoreless until late in the first quarter when Tigers QB Brock Booker hands it off to A.J. Carter. Tigers on the board first, but point after snap here botched. Welsh D is going to hold it to just 6. 6-0 Manning on top. Welsh ensuing drive. Zach Hayes is going to float one out to Alex, I guess, who picks up the big yak yards after catch into Tiger territory. That would set up Hayes over the middle to Darren Zeno. 7-6 Welsh on top. Less than a minute to play in the half. Welsh ball, and Hayes finds Tamarick Jackson. He's going to snatch that out of the air and takes it to the house. 14-6 Welsh at halftime. Third quarter now. Tigers running back A.J. Carter again taking the handoff near the goal line. Scores Manny within 2 to tie it. 2-point conversion, but it's the Welsh defense coming up big. And Welsh would come up big tonight, holding off to win 28-18, advancing the Dome. Here's Coach John Richardson after the win.
You know, when I came here 5 years ago, I was saying, you know, they kind of took me in like I'd been here forever and treated me like I was from here. And our support in this community is just so great. It's just awesome to be able to give them this win and for us to go to the Superdome next week.
Well, Welsh, the one lucky winner from tonight from Acadiana, will now meet St. Helena next week in the Dome. It's a noon kickoff Friday in the 2A title game. So 4 Acadiana teams